Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so ye free. Won't you she? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come a bush for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Alright, so it is time for me to get back to business with the fan base. Now, for the past years, if there is one presenter who has actually shown light on the fan base activities in Ghana, then Sammy Flex is numero uno. Nobody beats me. If you want to beat me, then come with your receipt and let me know that really and truly you can beat me. I've done it for almost every fan base that has been in existence in Ghana, from SM, High Grade, Beam, Sac Nation. In fact, all the nations and the kingdoms and those who are even yet to be born, Sammy Flex, I have done it for them. And these fans have gone through good days and bad days as well. When they go through their bad days, they come to me to complain. When they go through their good days, they come to me to celebrate. Today, we are here to celebrate one of the good days for one of the biggest fan bases in Africa. And here I'm talking about SM. SM for life is for life. The SM fan base, or the movement, they are here with their representative, their head or their lead. His name is Shatta Phushket Bobby. He has all the name, yeah. Shatta Phushket Bobby. Sometimes when I hear his name, I feel like he's from some China or something. But yeah, he's a Ghana boy who lives around somewhere, Tema, somewhere like that. And my name is Sammy Flex. Special thanks to the guitar Rasta. You can call him Currency Flex, and yeah, Lapiji be doing the production for this particular conversation. It is the real talk. We are still going to check how they are doing, whether things are going forward or going backwards, and the fact that they are here to celebrate a win. And this win is not just any win at all. It is an international win, a Billboard win. How did they get this? That is what we are coming to do. Phushket, first time in my studio.
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels good.
We spoke about it and it's happening.
No, you are an inspiration for this, you know.
Yeah, I know,
you always
right?
told me, Charlie, let's run online, quick. Yeah. Let's run online. Everything is rushing online. Yeah, and I told you I'll do it.
And you've done it, man. This is a bomb. This is a bomb, man.
I know. I told you I'll do it. I told you I'll do it.
I love it.
And remember, as I was about to start my first discussion show, you were supposed to be part of the pandits.
Yeah.
And something happened.
Something happened. Power pass power.
I know. I'm finally you are here.
I'm here.
Things happen at the right time, and I want to believe that is how come you are here. So how is SM, like the whole empire, the whole family? How are you guys doing?
You know, SM is just an example of life. In life, you have ups and downs.
Okay.
And SM is a family.
Okay.
So the moment we are dealing family, it entails a lot. We have the happy moment, the sad moment, but the most important thing is that family will always be family. And we are here. We are here to celebrate.
I see.
Yeah.
So for how many years of existence since you guys started the movement proper? How many years?
The activation really started, I think, months before the Rain album.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So with the Rain album and then the invitation of the various fan bases trying to bring them to the Rain album in Accra, that is when the fan base work really, as to the organization and then the structuring of the fan base really started. And it was Shatta himself that took that lead role and then gave the instruction. And by then we had Julio as a manager.
Oh,
so
okay.
they put that into place, and then we now have these fan bases all over the world, in Ghana, everywhere, zonal. So I would say it's 2018 that I would say officially the Shatta movement fan base started working as an office.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it was there, as in people were really supporting the Shatta movement since I think 2013 or so.
Yes.
But the fan base organized with an office, like you said, administration started like in 2018.
Yes. I don't know. Rain album was 2018, right?
Yeah.
I
have to confirm.
I'm a bit confused whether it's 2016
or
it could be 2016.
So let's say when Rain album came out, any of the years it falls, then we are safe. How wide is the fan base now? Regionally, internationally, nationally? How wide is the fan base now?
You know, the passion behind the Shatta movement brand is superficial. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that it's just beyond reasoning. It's so big. Sometimes you wake up and you get a message and we are trying to set this fan base. Like when Wale came to the airport. We had a
when
new
he came from his America trip.
We decided to go and meet him for the On God welcome. When we got there, I saw fan bases all over the place, and some are new to me. Oh, chairman, we are starting with your here number. Oh, chairman. So there was this lady, very like matured lady, starting up a Circle SM fan base. Wow. I was surprised. So then we started connecting, and then we took it from there. So apparently she didn't have access to me. So the whole thing is, it will be very, very difficult to quantum right now, but it's like a wildfire. It's just spreading. Okay, it's just spreading. Those that we have access to, we are putting it on record, and those we don't do, they are still working. They are still working. So I would say right now that the numbers cannot be given a figure.
Because I know sometimes you guys do some inaugurations. You go to some of the regions. I know of Tadi fan base. I know of the Kumasi fan base. Has there been any additions?
They are. You know, we have OT.
Oh, okay.
We have OT, the new regions. We have OT, and then
so OT also inaugurated.
Yes, but the thing is now the launching. We've held on to the launching because we want dedicated numbers that are working numbers, and we want them to know the rules and regulations that are governing the fan base. You know, prior to the rush into setting up fan bases, we were able to identify certain challenges. And because, for instance, when you give your brand to someone to manage, the person must really meet the brand. And so we are now taking our time to officially know those we want to launch. So if you realize, for some time now, we are not rushing fan base launches. You can set up, you can have your teams, we show you how to work, whilst with time we document things.
Oh, I see. That's very. In terms of activities, activities of the SM fan base at the top, because recently I did an editorial here on this same platform where I talked about fan activities not really being up like it was in the past. In terms of activities in the SM base, are you guys still very active? Are you guys still connected to the top?
Yeah, you see, there's only one challenge. If you look at it, what the whole world is feeling to maybe outline to people is that we are going through an economic recession. Obviously, you need to buy data. You need to come online. You want to go somewhere. You need to move. You need money to move. So the passion is there. The support is there. But I can just say that the economy has, one way or another, affected activities in the fan base because everything is finances. Yes, that is just a thing. But when you call, people still, if it is their 1 CD, 20 CDs or 10 CDs, they still sacrifice and come. But the rate at which people can sacrifice now, it really takes a lot. Maybe the person doesn't have food to eat, so you invite him for a program. How is he going to get there? And what if he gets there, the artist is not there, I'm just the fan base chairman, and then we have other people. So am I going to, maybe I don't have a budget for that. So that is why the activity has gone down a little bit. So imagine if me, myself, I'm a more financially stable. I'm always passionate about things. I could have been doing it from my pocket, but now there's no time for luxury.
Oh, I see.
You understand?
But do you guys not get? Are you guys not getting any support from the top?
No, we do. We do. When we send proposals, we do. But the thing is, the proposal must be management driven. You understand? It must be in line with the agenda of the artist. We cannot impose what we want to do on them. Yes. For example, when we want to have a gala, while they want to be around, What if Wale is outside Ghana and he has shows to be
at? To do.
Yeah, so it's just the timing. And you can see that in general, the system has been well programmed. So it's, I think, like we can say that maybe 2018 was a year for fan-based activities, and maybe 2022 is not so much for a year of fan-based activity. Maybe 2023 will be. Yeah, so I don't think that should be.
So we should still monitor the space a little bit. Because some of us, especially me, I sit and sometimes I get scared that these fan-based activities dying out. Because it is not you alone. I'm not speaking about just SM. Almost all the fan-based groups, it is happening. It is not like that. But I hear Nigeria, Wizkid FC and co, they are still hard and doing their thing. So if you are giving me the promise that it is like that, then I'm also going to be calm to watch the space and how it goes. But how about Shatta Wale? Is he still very enthusiastic like he was when this fan base started? Yeah,
you know, Wale, even in his music, is always talking about, if you know be my fans, who shout out to every corner store DJ. I say they just thank you. You see, so you realize that Wale is constantly talking about his fans, and he knows that Wale is an artist that is not made from the industry. So more or less, I'm saying that Wale is more like passion driven to his fan base. So if you are following Shatta movement and you are expecting maybe a favor from Shatta Wale, then you'll be disappointed, because the favor he's giving you all is the inspiration. The inspiration for you to succeed, the inspiration for you to see that this guy is living in his own system and he's making it. Then it means that even if the economic system is not working for you as a fan, you can also find ways to survive and be successful in your life. So I think Wale is an icon that we draw inspiration from. Instead of maybe, and he good through his good music and his lifestyle. So I think certain people sometimes get the whole concept of fan base wrong. Because I, for one, being the chairman of Shatta movement, one privilege is my personal relationship with you from long ages. You understand? We vibe and we share ideas, we share business ideas, and it keeps me going. It makes me better at my work. Even when we put 2 or 3 people at those working with me, they realize that I'm different because I have media exposure. I have people who are think tanks and they can guide me on how I should package my management and all those things. All these things are advantages. Today, Storm Energy Drink contacted a few of the fan bases, invited them to their office for a test sampling. Wow. For a test sampling for a new product that is about to come out. It happened just today? Today. Wow. Yes. And it's the various fan base heads that were invited that even elected me. Wow. Yeah, and you see, what people don't understand is this online influencer thing is very important. Shatta movement, if you see Bulgar SM fan base, that is our online office there. If you see Tama SM fan base on Twitter, it is the online office there. If you see Teshi SM, it's the online office. So we have a unit working there, maybe through the heads and maybe coordinators or maybe social media team working there. So when you contact them, we are ready for business, we are ready to promote, we are ready to support. So these are the brands that are influencing Shatta Wale as an artist. So we have our own system. It's a whole online industry. Which is well structured. So you realize that we have numbers here, these same numbers are here, and these are pushing numbers. So it's all good. So far, what the fan bases are doing since COVID-19 came, you realize that gathering and stuff has become not too slow. So it's always better to have online interactions. But when we talk about online interactions, it's on the high. And Dream was released within such a time. But see today, it's one of the digitally promoted songs.
Now let me also point this out. Not long ago, I saw some people pushing online that when you go to SM, it's left with Muntie 3. In fact, that is the title they gave you guys, Muntie 3. They mentioned some few people. Yeah, they mentioned Dreamline, Shadrach, and then Flex as the only guys remaining at SM. Now, as the fan base lead, how does it make you feel? Been reduced to just 3. Muntie 3.
Agenda, everyday agenda. $5K just for my cigar. All of you know be hustlers. You don't get orthopedic, better change your materials. Send who you want, send, I go bat them. Check my records, me I know they lose. I know be industry boy. I know be industry boy. So anything me I say, I know they watch TV or radio. I say, so that is it. Let the fish show me nothing. Bring us, I go bring my tortoise. On God, me, I promise. You go be the hour of the day. And that is what brought On God. And we are hitting. So when you say Munche 3, who are those who promoted On God? The whole fan base promoted it. We forced them to make it a hit for the media, but it was a hit on the street. It was a hit online. So is it Munche 3 that made it possible? They are supporting unit. In fact, that Munche 3 is just more or less an applaud to the hard work some of us are putting to Shatta movement, because Shatta movement fan base has a governing body, and that is SMC. So those are 3 guys in the SMC. Yes, Shatta movement committee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we have a governing body. So if you are seeing the governing body, then meaning that the governing body is propelling the fan base. It's thumbs up.
I see. So what would you tell those with that mindset that Shatta movement is left with just Munche 3? What is the exact message to them?
Oh, the exact message is that they understand the digital space better. They think they understand it, but don't forget that we were dropping songs on Mediafire before a whole lot of artists started dropping songs there. And then there are several ways of making songs hit. It's just lack of understanding of a particular artist brand. You see, Shatta movement brand is not like the rest of them. Shatta Wale is a different artist. So if we know how we want to project our songs when we want to. For instance, look at Rising Youth, look at the video, classic, look at On God, look at the video. Yes, On God was not even dropped on iTunes. It was dropped on a different platform and it went viral. So it should tell you that there are various options, but you must not always make it a point that iTunes or this or Amazon. No, there's no book written that this is where you must market your music. No. So they because they have come to the online industry and they think that there's a format that is working for them, they think that is the best way, but there are other options, and that is just what we just showed them. I
see. And On God, the views on YouTube, especially organic views, no sponsored numbers. It's led YouTube trends for so many weeks. It was #1 for so many weeks, and I believe the fans did it. So shout outs to all the fans. Now, what really brought him here is about a win for the fan base. There was a collection of songs from Jamaica, and Shatta Wale happens to be part of the artists who were called to do this selection. And today, out of their hard work, out of their innovations online, they were able to get some 1 or 2 rewards or honors from Billboard, and that is what Phushket is here to tell us about it. So congratulations, first of all. What is this about?
It's about the project that Shatta Wale headlined, that is Dream, his featured song on it. But the title of the whole compilation was Tropical House Cruises to Jamaica. And this project, it's always a Billboard project. And them like for them coming for Shatta Wale to headline it just made a statement that Shatta Wale is a force to reckon with when we're talking about dancehall in the whole wide world. For Jamaicans, we had strong names. I think we even had Massacre them all in the project. We had this new guy Skilly Bank all in that project, and we had this UK musician, his brother Ed Sheeran, one of his brothers, as is it Lone Star on it. So it realized that a league of talented artists, and they settled on Shatta Wale to headline the project. And it's just so great that this project went so far. And I must applaud Contractor. That is the main guy.
So Contractor is who? Who was Contractor? What
more or less
do?
the project, the group that is promoting the project, that in fact ran the project. Yeah, so he's
the executive producer?
The executive producer. And then he brought together this compilation. And then they settled on Shatta Wale being the top artist for the album. So if you realize when it was dropped, it peaked at Amazon #3 in the first week. In the second week, it hit #1. And then it stopped so many billboards in so many other countries. But the Canadian one is the digital song in the Canadian chart, and we are #26. And it's unprecedented for an African artist to attain this feat. And it's the song, not the compilation. I think the compilation itself hit Billboard 16 on Billboard.
Okay.
It peaked Billboard 16. But the song Dream on its own in the Canadian charts through the digital promo, which highlighted the hard work of the fan base, peaked at number 26.
Okay.
And this is a big deal to us. That is why we are celebrating.
So what has been presented to you guys after that particular feat was made?
Yeah, you see, the information just came. We saw a contractor announce it through his Twitter account.
Okay.
I spoke to him personally through online. We chat.
Okay.
So we are arranging for the placard.
Okay. So they've actually given you guys a plaque?
Yes, he has it there.
Oh, he has it.
He already has received the plaque.
Okay. With SM fan base.
Fan base like on it when you go and you see it. Yeah. So it's like to Shatta Wale and the Shatta movement.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so we are the first fan base in Africa to be on Billboard.
To get a reward or to get an honor from Billboard.
Yes. And it's digital song in Canadian Billboard charts. So we should tell you that Shatta movement fan base is a pushing one. We pushed organic pushing. You see, what people don't understand is we don't push with finance. The only finance that we are pushing with is maybe data. But it's more passion driven than finance driven. And
the numbers.
Yes. The moment, anytime Wale drops a project and then the passions meet is genius. When the passions meet is just genius.
So how are the fan base heads feeling now that your works have brought something like this on the table? How are the fan base heads feeling? And Shatta Wale himself, have you spoken to him about this and how is he feeling?
Wale is very excited. He's always excited when it comes to wins for the fan base. You understand? You know, we are preparing for the GOG album.
Yeah.
And then this whole On God. The last time we spoke, we were trying to see, because of the love for this On God project, it's like we're trying to even see what can happen in Ghana about this On God whole project all together and see whether we can even organize a concert for the fans just to celebrate this whole thing. So like you said, there must be an activation whereby the crowd can come together and celebrate the wins.
Okay.
Yeah, so Wale is very excited. Contractor is excited. I even sent a video to Contractor telling him how we feel here in Ghana about it, and I think that is what I sent to you, and you saw it, and you're like, okay, let's do this.
Let's have a vibe on it. Let's have a vibe on it. I see. Then congratulations to the fan base, to all the fan base from around the world, SM fans. I know one top guy, that is Professor, our professor, what's his name? Currency, help me. Professor Ankonan Rebel. Yes.
Hey! The soldiers, they're everywhere.
I know, right?
There was one time I walked into ministry and there was this woman sitting in her office. The way, hey, Phushket! I was like, hey, boss, I'm coming to apply for license for something. So, sit down. Hey, Shatta movement fans, you are too much.
They are live. So Professor Ankonan Rebel, I know he's also one serious supporter of Shatta Wale. And another man in France, Mr. Frederick Appiah, also one serious supporter of Shatta Wale. And I know they will all be happy seeing that this is a win for...
In France?
Yeah.
We don't have an official fan base in France.
Oh, wow. Then Fred Appiah, you guys have to contact Fred Appiah because I know he's a die-hard Shatta fan. And I'm sure when you go to Canada, Kuban, Canada, that is Bernard Kuban, is also a huge representative for Shatta Wale in Canada. Even when he came to Ghana, he spoke to Shatta on the phone.
Wow. Yeah. I'll not be surprised because look at the connect. This award we're talking about is Canadian based. It's Canadian. It's their charts. It's their Billboard charts that
then we have to give
dream some hits big there. So
you have to give big ups to Bernard Kuban.
Yeah, big up yourself. I'm sure you did a lot of work on this.
I know. They did something right.
Wow.
So now let's come to the general fan base landscape.
Okay.
In terms of the radar, where do you think SM is? Is SM still at the top? Because I know you guys have won some awards previously, or now SM has dropped.
Okay, I'll be very honest. Shatta movement cannot drop. It's propelling the industry. We are more or less both street based and then online based. The push is always activated naturally and passion driven. So anything that is passion driven is very difficult for you to quench. Yes. So that's how come Shatta Wale has lasted the test of time in all these controversies and all this stuff. So for the fan base, it will always be at its peak. Yes. But the only thing is that you've realized the industry constantly tries to derail Shatta Wale's efforts. So obviously it hits the fan base too. That is just what I'm seeing. But for when we want to be honest, the drive with the Shatta movement can never be quenched. It's always just need one or two gathering, one or two activations, and it's there. The truth is that because we are number one, we don't always want to be in people's faces. So we just sometimes just take it cool, watch them, steady them, let the new ones also try and do something. But when we're talking about the tradition, is the Shatta movement.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So Shatta movement is still at the top.
They have not gone always down. Be at the top.
I see. Recently, when Shatta had an encounter with Nigeria, how did you guys see it? Were you guys also fighting Nigeria? How did you guys do it?
Oh, as this one, the president talk all already. It be diplomatic battle. It be diplomatic battle. So Burna Boy, me I'll say is for us the fans. Burna Boy is Shatta Wale's boy. From the Hosanna days, we know he's Shatta Wale's boy. So after African Giant, obviously you want to impersonate the brand as African Giant. But before an African Giant, we know that we have a world lyrical entertainer. So who is running Africa? So definitely one of even the tongue and then the teeth once a while they bite each other. So for us we saw it as entertainment and we're ready for it. But I think Boy couldn't match the talk. We wanted a lyrical battle. You know? If they have come, they have brought it on, we'll go hard on them.
You guys don't back up.
No. Check my records, me I know they lose.
This guy has every Shatta Wale lyric. What is your favorite Shatta Wale song though? Before we wrap up, what is your favorite?
Sammy Flex, thanks for asking this question. You know, one thing about Shatta movie is like you can line up 10 fans, and though On God is hitting right now, Rising Star Youth is hitting right now. You'll be surprised that they'll tell you that it is on them. And there's someone to tell them confused. So that is what I'm saying. They can't understand our party. But for me, one of my favorite songs is prove them wrong.
Prove them wrong. Yeah. That song is very deep.
I'll always be a fighter.
Yeah. You can tell me nothing. Yeah. I'll always prove them wrong. Till the day I die. Then say I'm not worth it.
Said what I will end up. Why rumors?
I'll always prove you wrong. Ghana.
That's what is happening. Sometimes, you know, when you are raining, you need to just chuck it for the boys to also have a feel of the meat. So it's cool. Anytime you just take a quick activation
and it's part. Wow. Charlie, talk to the fan base before we wrap up. And let me say I called him here because SM fan base, they have been mentioned in this win on Billboard from Canada and being the lead. There is the need for him to come and say thank you to all the fan base from around the world. Of course, I know Shatta as the president will also do his own thank you, saying hi to everybody there. And he did not come alone. He came with some soldiers as well. I'm sure you give them shout out before we wrap up.
Yeah, I came here with Joe Navigator, that's the Greater Accra regional head, and I came here with Spazio too, that's the Western regional head. So I want to thank every fan everywhere around the world. Thank you. Without you, there will not be me. Without you, there will not be Shatta Wale. Without you, there will not be an industry called Shatta Movement. Big up yourself, and it's for life. So
it is for the beauty of the industry, and it is my prayer and my hope that all the fan base will live to see the end of this particular music industry. So if the music industry is not coming to an end, then it means the fan base too, they are not coming to an end. My biggest pain will be when these fan bases collapse. In fact, I'll be hurt. So you guys have to work hard, make sure it survives, and let's do more. Thanks so much, Phushket, for coming through. I appreciate you. He has been a brother, a friend, and a consultant anytime I'm in need of any info. He has been very supportive to brand Sammy Flex, especially moving from radio to the online field. He has been a guide, and I appreciate him so much. I attribute my success to him in so many ways. Anytime reaching out to me, telling me, Sammy, do this, Sammy, do that, and it has brought us this far. To my team, Digital Rasta, Currency, hardworking guys. Digital Rasta is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor and director of the shows, and Emmanuel Ferula PG is the producer. When we meet, it is show business. So if you also want show business, then subscribe to us and let's do more, because we are indeed show business. Until then, we are out of here.